What is up, Spiesnators? I'm your host, Nathan Spies. I don't know what kind of intro I should do for this. Hang on. Let me call a friend, okay? Alright, I'm gonna call a friend. Maybe he'll know what to do.
Ben?
Hey Ben, it's Nathan Spies.
Yes?
Anyway, what should I do for an intro?
No.
Should I not do an intro?
No.
Okay, well, thank you, Ben.
No.
Enjoy the video, folks.
Okay. I guess Ben wasn't too much help, but how about we just do this instead? What's up, everybody? Welcome to Lexington Con. Basically, this is a video where I announce all of my new shows, movies, and any other projects that I'm doing. Basically, it's the future of my channel, but I themed it after a Comic Con. So, without further ado, we're going to get started. I have a list of announcements, and I will be reading off each one. Anyway, let's get started with the first announcement. So the first announcement is something that's not really related to movies or TV or any projects, but I am currently in talks to be attending Lexington Comic Con 2022. I believe it's on Saturday, March 26th. I'm still finalizing it with my sister. I don't know if I'm actually going to go or not, but as of now, I want to go. And once I do make it official, I will let you guys know. Now you're probably thinking, Nathan, which cosplay are you going to be bringing to Comic-Con? Well, none other than Withered Bonnie himself. I know he'll be a crowd pleaser. Look at those eyes. And I did actually reach out to the Lexington Comic Con to ask if the eyes would be an issue, and they said they wouldn't be an issue, so he will have his eyes lighting. His eyes will be turned on, I meant. So yeah, Withered Bonnie might be coming to Lexington Comic Con. I'm still finalizing it, but I will let you guys know. Again, it's going to be on, I believe, March 26th. I'm not sure, though. But yeah, that's the first announcement. Alright, so the next announcement is going to be various new cosplays and puppets that I'm going to be working on. Starting with the puppets, there's not really anything to talk about because I haven't bought material or haven't done concept art yet. But as of now, there are 3 characters that are currently in development. 3 of them. And it's kind of interesting because they're all orange and they have some sort of black on them. But anyway, the 3 puppets that are currently in development right now are Garfield, Puss in Boots, and Chester Cheetah. All of those guys are going to be made into puppets sometime in the future. Not sure when, not sure if it'll be this year or next year, but I can guarantee at least one of those or 2 of those will be made this year. And if you're wondering what about the FNAF puppet remakes, I'm still working on those, but I've been so busy working on other things that I haven't had time to, actually make them yet, or do any concept art, so. But just to let you guys know, they are still in development. I am not canceling those. There's also another puppet I will be doing, but I will save that towards later on in the video. Now, as for new cosplays, as you guys know, I did a cosplay poll earlier this year, and the winner of that poll was Chuck E. Cheese. And so Chuck E. Cheese will be my first cosplay of 2022. Now, I've actually wanted to do a Chuck E. Cheese costume for a couple years now, but I did not know how to do it. At first, I just wanted to buy one off eBay, but those are, like, extremely rare and extremely expensive. So that was out of the question. That was out of the picture. And so then I thought about doing buying a bootleg Chuck E. Cheese costume and then making it look not bootleg. Actually, I have some concept art for what that would look like. It would be a bootleg Chuck E. Cheese costume, but I would change it up, make it look a little bit more like the actual Chuck E. Cheese mascot suit. But now, I've decided to make it completely original, completely custom, completely, not bootlegged. So, here's the concept art for that. And as you can see, the colors are a little bit off, but this is just concept art. It'll look different on the actual costume. And you may have also noticed that there's a couple of Pizza Time Theater elements scattered around. That's because I thought about making this an interchangeable costume. I thought about having the hat be magnetic, so I could put the derby hat on or the cool Chuck hat. I thought about making it interchangeable. I don't know if I am, but it's being talked about right now. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing as I do with my other cosplays, where I'm going to buy different clothes, buy foam and materials to make the costume. But now I'm wondering, what color is Chuck E. Cheese? Because I've seen some costumes that have light fur, like light gray fur, and others have dark gray fur. I'm not sure which one I'm actually going to do. I also don't know if I'm actually going to use fur or not, or if I'm going to use some sort of fuzzy material. Because if you look at the actual costume, I've never touched the costume. I haven't seen the costume in person in a long time, so I do not know what material they used to make the heads. But it looks like some sort of velvety fabric, almost not fur, but fuzzy. I'm not sure. So yeah, that's currently up for debates. I might do a poll, I'm not sure. But yeah, Chuck E. Cheese will be the first cosplay I will be doing this year. And yeah. But also there were two other characters that I had on that poll, and those two will also be getting cosplays this year. And those are Big Bird and the Beast from Beauty and the Beast. Big Bird's going to be pretty interesting because I'm actually going to do what I was originally going to do with Chuck E. Cheese, where I'm going to buy a bootleg costume off eBay and then turn it into a functional puppet. That's kind of my strategy for Big Bird. And then for the Beast, I already have a Beast mask that I got for Christmas. So, pretty much the hard work is done with the head. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some inspiration from other Halloween costumes that people have used this mask for. I'm just going to make it look like what he looked like in the cartoon. So yeah, he should be coming probably towards the end of the year. Big Bird might be around the summer, and then Chucky's coming right now. So yeah, those are all the current cosplay updates and puppet updates. So now let's move on to the next announcements. So the next few announcements are all related to my ongoing series. First, we have Mickey Mouse Muppets, and that's not going anywhere anytime soon. I promise, guys, as soon as Mouse Jam is finished, I will continue with more episodes. And yes, a Season 3 is confirmed. Next is the History of series, and once again, that's not going anywhere anytime soon. In fact, I'm about to start work on this month's History of video, which will be on Big Al, the mascot of the University of Alabama Crimson Tide. And I was hoping to have a trailer out for Nathan Con, but unfortunately I wasn't able to do one in time, so yeah, there won't be a trailer shown, but I promise I have one coming. And finally, we have Mascot Concepts. As you know, Season 2 of that series is already going to be coming out in April. And that season will be about baseball and hockey teams without a mascot. Well, I will also confirm a Season 3 is happening, and that will be based on the NBA, teams that don't have a mascot. And unfortunately, Season 3 is going to be the last season of Mascot Concepts. But don't worry, there is plans for a new series that will take its place. So, the whole Concept series isn't going away, but Mascot Concepts itself is going away. So yeah, to summarize, all my series are, they're not going anywhere anytime soon, except for Mascot Concepts, which will be ending after Season 3 in 2023.
Hey everybody, it's me, Mickey Mouse, and Bugs Bunny. We're the stars of the new movie, Mouse Jam. And you're watching NathanCon 2022. Now for the Mouse Jam panel, haha. We'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.
Okay, here's where we get to the good stuff. Now I'm going to be giving updates on current upcoming series, and in this case, movies. Starting with the one project that everybody's extremely hyped about, the one project everybody keeps asking about, and that's Mouse Jam. So there's not really anything too major to go over with regarding Mouse Jam. I really don't want to give anything away because I don't want to spoil the movie, and I'm also not going to show any clips, but here's what I can tell you. The script for the film is about 80 pages long, so that means it'll be about the same runtime as The History of Geoffrey the Giraffe, so about an hour and 25 minutes. Although it will most likely go over 90 minutes and maybe even 100 minutes. I don't know, it depends on how the scenes are filmed. The movie itself I think you guys will love. It's got a lot of heart, and a lot of action, and of course, a lot of that good old Mickey Mouse Muppets comedy. And last but not least, filming of the movie will resume in late May, early June, right around when I graduate and get off school for the summer. Oh, I got a phone call. Hello? Yes? Really? Okay, I'll tell him. Alright, thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, guys, you're not going to believe this, but I managed to get the villain of Mouse Jam himself in the first public appearance to come through Zoom and answer a few questions. So without further ado, here's the villain of Mouse Jam, Chester the Jester.
Hello everybody. Hello, it's great to be here. Yeah, it's good to be here, guys. I'm so happy. Alright, Chester, thanks for coming to NathanCon. Oh, it was nothing. So anyway, we got a couple of questions to ask you regarding your role in the movie. But, I thought I'm under an NDA. You are, but these questions don't really spoil too much. Oh, okay. I got it. Alright. So the first question is from Wyland Smith. And he says, my question for the new villain is, do you like other villains like Scar, Pete, Plankton, etc.? Well, I mean, they're cool. Never met them, and they're not in the movie, but, they seem cool. Yeah, they do. Alright. This next question is from Giovanni Revias. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but they're asking, can you team up with Plankton and Pete and also Marvin the Martian? Well, Plankton and Pete, nah. But Marvin the Martian is my minion in the movie, so, it kinda counts with him. Okay. Alright, now this next question is from Tissimi3 Coming Soon. And they're asking, who do you like better, Mickey or Bugs? Mickey or Bugs? Well, I don't like either of them, but I mostly don't like Mickey Mouse. Because he got that really annoying voice, and he's just always so happy, and it drives me up the goddamn wall. So probably Bugs. Bugs is probably my favorite. Okay. Let's hope Mickey doesn't hear that. And the last question is from Diego Urbina. Did you make Bugs challenge Mickey to a basketball game? Maybe? I don't know. You'll have to see the movie. And, yeah. You'll have to see the movie to get that answer. Alright, well, Chester, thank you so much for coming to NathanCon 2022. Oh, it was no big deal, Nathan. And, I hope you have a great day. Yeah, I hope you too. And, yeah. Okay, say goodbye, Chester. Bye, everybody. Hope to see you in the new movie.
Alright, so now that you got to know the villain a little bit, I'll tell you Mouse Jam will be releasing this summer, around mid to late June or possibly early July. Alright, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit of a secret. Depending on how well Mouse Jam does, both in reputation and view count, I might actually revive some of my older movies that I had planned from the beginning of my channel. Those movies include Sonic Meets Zootopia, FNAF Craze the Movie, and the Jackson Galaxy Muppet Movie. So yeah, if you were a fan of any of those canceled movies, then make sure you check out Mouse Jam when it comes out, and there might be a chance of reviving one of those movies. Oh, and also, Sonic Gets Real does not count. That is permanently canceled.
Hello everybody, my name's Ziggy. I'm the star of the afternoon show with Ziggy, and you're watching NathanCon 2022. Bye-bye.
These next few announcements are all based on upcoming series, and first up is the afternoon show with Ziggy, which was originally going to release in 2020, and then 2021, but then things went quiet. Until now. I will now be able to give out more information on the series, as a lot has changed since the initial Derby trailer from 2020. For example, Ziggy, who you just saw, is actually going to look much different, as I'm going to ditch the creepy realistic pug mask, and instead go for more of a cartoony mask, made from foam, but it will still have a moving jaw. Then we have other characters like Bruno, the alien, who is currently just a head right now, but he will soon be a full body, complete with a purple sweater, rainbow shoes, and the same green furry pants as the Grinch. There's also Captain Jolly Llama, who is also just a head, but he will also have a full body costume with white furry pants, a shirt, vest, hook, hand, and black feet. Of course, there will still be other characters on the show that will be portrayed by puppets, such as Charlie the Chimpanzee, who was originally based off Larry the Cable Guy, but now has a completely different voice and a different personality. He will be a gloved puppet. There's also Goldie, who is Ziggy's desk bird. She is the smartest out of all the characters, and is the only female, for right now. She was originally going to be a regular parrot, but is now going to be a blue and gold macaw. She will be a rod puppet. And last but not least, there's a character you've already seen before, and that's Razor the Piranha. The show itself is going to be more like a series like Bear in the Big Blue House, but for a slightly older audience. Not too extreme, but also not too childish. Anyone can enjoy the show. The afternoon show with Ziggy will be premiering on YouTube in early 2023. The next series I will be talking about is a series I teased back on Super Bowl Sunday. Now, as you guys probably know, my beloved Bengals lost in the Super Bowl to the Rams, thanks to the refs rigging the game. But even with that, I'm still going to make this series. So without further ado, the Untitled Bengals series now has a name, and the name is Who Dey the Series. So a little bit of info about this series. It will be kind of like a sitcom slice of life story. It shows the day in the life of the Bengals mascot Who Dey. It will also be based on current events, as each episode would center around a specific game played. Also, the song that you heard in the trailer is actually the show's theme song. Houday himself will be portrayed by a glove puppet, which I will be creating this year. And before you ask, no, I'm not going to be creating puppets for every NFL mascot, just Houday. Houday was actually a puppet I wanted to create for a very long time. This concept art dates back to around 2018. The only problem is, I can't find any tiger striped fabric that is the right color, as well as a small jersey for him, but I will work around this eventually. Houday the series will be releasing this September, just in time for the football season.
Hello everybody, I'm Sonic the Hedgehog, and you're watching Nathan Con 2022.
The last big series I want to talk about is something that I haven't talked about yet. Something I've been hiding from you all. And that's a brand new series themed after Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm happy to announce a brand new Sonic the Hedgehog series will be coming to this channel. The show will be titled Sonic Puppet Zone. Now I won't go too much into detail as I do not want to spoil the series. What I will tell you is that each episode will be no longer than 10 minutes long, since a Sonic stage usually has a 10-minute time limit. The series will have similar humor to that of Mickey Mouse Muppets or Three Puppets, but with a Sonic twist of course. There will be several Sonic levels represented throughout the series. The first episode is centered around Carnival Night Zone, from Sonic 3. I will also be including video game sound effects throughout the show, just to give it a retro feel. And as the name implies, it will feature the Sonic puppets, Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Eggman, and a new character, Lovebot. However, depending on how well the series is received, I will build and introduce new puppet characters into the show. The three main characters I want to introduce are Amy Rose, Shadow the Hedgehog, and Metal Sonic. Sonic Puppet Zone will be releasing June 2021. The final series I will be announcing today is also another series I haven't mentioned to anybody yet. This brand new series will be very similar to the History of series, but it's not connected to that series. Consider it more of like a spin-off. Unlike that series, this new show will center around one place, the Louisville Zoo. More specifically, former animals of the Louisville Zoo. So for those of you who don't know, I live in Kentucky, and my favorite zoo is the one in Louisville, since it's my local. And the purpose of this series is to draw more interest about it, since it gets overshadowed a lot by other bigger and greater zoos. And throughout its over 50-year history, several animals have come and gone in the zoo, so this series will pay tribute to those. The series will be formatted in a similar style to the History of series, but it will also contain fun facts about the animals mentioned in the video, just to make this series a little bit educational, since that is the main focus of zoos. Here's a sneak peek of episode 1, which will be centered around former cats of the zoo. There really won't be too many episodes, but I will be covering every single former animal, and none will be missed. Now originally, I was going to make this a one-time video where I discussed all former animals, but I realized it would be too complicated and too long, so I made it more of a series. The former animals of the Louisville Zoo will release its first episode in early May 2022. I'm really excited for you guys to see this. This is the final project announcement I will be making, and you might want to sit down for this because it's a big one. So some of my longtime viewers may remember the series Three Puppets, which starred Mac Tonight, Winnie the Pooh, and Rocco. And while that series is still a thing, it's currently on an extended hiatus, and I'm not sure when it will come back. However, while there won't be any new episodes for now, that doesn't mean the Three Puppets are gone for good. Mac, Pooh, and Rocco are all making appearances in Mouse Jam. Pooh has the largest role out of the three since he's a Disney character, but the other two will still have large supporting roles. And that's not all. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Nathan Productions is proud to announce the production of a brand new movie where two worlds collide. This is the official Three Puppets and Mickey Mouse Muppets crossover film. Now, while the three puppets have made cameos in other Mickey Mouse content, that's technically not canon, or that takes place after this movie. This movie is the first official time the characters meet. I won't go too much into detail, but let me just say that this is going to be a wild ride. It will also be used to celebrate the 5th anniversary of both Mickey Mouse Muppets and Three Puppets. The Three Puppets Mickey Mouse Muppets crossover will be releasing sometime between 2023 and 2024. And that concludes NathanCon 2022. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. It was so much fun getting to announce all these projects. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section down below. Please like, share, and subscribe. And comment down below which series you are most excited for. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you at NathanCon 2023. Bye-bye! How the hell am I going to take this sign down?